UK6. So he's repaired his complex and gotten another 10 infantry. So I think I'm gonna go up to 2 bombers. And the air threat shouldn't have changed at all, so I don't think I need to worry about that. I'm gonna land here in Baltic states in northwestern Europe. This time I'll actually use the planes so that they're doing something useful. Okay, and we will go for a bombing run. These first runs are pretty important because if these survive, suddenly I'll get a critical mass of bombers in the following turns. It looks like I don't have an aircraft in range, so I'll have to just take the 90%, I think. Yeah, he has 5 fighters in range. I should be a bit respectful. I'm not gonna send, or I will send 2 infantry actually. He doesn't have anything to use there except for these. I might need to split my troops a bit so that if he gets India, I'll have some stuff to recapture with. I think I should have moved some Russian troops here. I didn't properly calculate this. So he has 8 ground and 5 fighters. 13. I'll have 11, 12. Alright, I should have enough with this fighter and the tank coming down. So that'll be alright. I'm gonna leave Belorussia. Yeah, I'm actually gonna allow Russia to capture this. I'll cancel that. Getting income on Russia is generally more available than income on the UK. Yeah, that's looking good. Unfortunately, shot down the bomber. But at least we got the capture off. Alright. I don't think we're gonna be able to stack Ukraine here. Just taking yeah, because the tanks are in range this turn, so that's a no-go. I'm gonna start transferring down. So the eventual goal here will be to have UK trade these provinces and the US stack, build up a big stack that will eventually move into Baltic states and Poland. Okay. With the destroyer up. Oh yeah, this thing doesn't have a destroyer, so I can be a bit annoying here. And we'll leave that in Libya. Yeah, this infantry is better placed in Caucasus, I think. Actually, we'll have 1 UK infantry in Russia, because sometimes Germany can go for a snipe with only air on if there's a single blocker here, and then Japan can go in with tanks unless UK blocks. So having 1 infantry in Russia can have some utility as UK, just to stop any of that shenanigans. We'll get deploy here. And my opponent, I think, has realized that this isn't going his way, so he started stalling. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete this game before the end of the season, because it's going to be at least 10 rounds until I get anything resembling a stack big enough to take Berlin. But we'll see. Maybe manages to mount a comeback. I think I'm catching up rapidly on attack power here. The income situation is very favorable. He only has 70 and I have over 100. US6. It looks like he's gone for Africa and Australia. I'm a bit surprised about that because it means he didn't unload any units from Japan last turn. But it looks like he's stocking up on even more fighters. Can respect that. It's starting to get a pretty big stack here. He now has a equal amount of Japanese fighters as he does German air. So I'm gonna refill these transports and get another set. And we're also gonna have to contest Africa now. So I'm gonna send 2 transports worth of stuff to land here in French West Africa. As for the combat move, I don't think there's anything to be done. No. Yeah. Move this here. Land with another 8. Move this back. And I will prioritize sending the artillery down to Africa. 7, 8. And I think I'll readjust where the fighters are. This here. Oh yeah. Yeah, he has the annoying 2 bombers in France, which has range to hit like everything. This is really annoying. So I think this will mean I have less pressure on France, but it'll free up some boats so I can adequately defend all the sea zones. And I'm guessing I will have to hit South Africa next turn and maybe French Equatorial Africa because that's where his tank is going to be able to go. So I want to place my fighter in range. Now the fighters from the carrier will already have range. So the question is, do I want more or not? I think they're okay. I will send a fighter here into Baltic states, or into Baltic Sea, and I think, yeah, I also want to cover Egypt. So I have 1 fighter in range of Egypt and 2 fighters in range of South Africa. That seems sensible. Okay, get 10 new, 8 for these transports and another 2 for the new transport. Perfect. Let's get a big chunk of infantry. Yeah, now his lack of troops is really showing here, because I'll be able to retake and stack Cossack here without him being able to do anything about it. Yeah, the 4-1 and the 2 fighters here, and I'll get 2 blockers to prevent any kind of blitz action with the excessively large Japanese Air Force. Alright. We'll get those here. And now I think I can start to transition away from this big Karelia stack from the Russian side. So he has 6 troops here, and sorry, I am producing 8. I think I want to deploy some here in Caucasus so that it's not naked. So I'll transfer over 4. So this should be enough to dead zone all these provinces. He has a lot of air, so I can't really stack these, I think. And I can't, because of the air, I can't stack Archangel, and I don't have enough air grounded range to stack Vologda, because Vologda would be a really nice stack here, prevent him from trading and denying 2 in income. I think I'll pull this back. He's setting up to stack Ukraine next turn, so I want to deny that. Alright, it should be a pretty chunky income for Russia here. Beautiful, 28. So now, next turn, I'm going to be able to go into Xinjiang and Shizvan and really punish his lack of troops. He will be able to gain some extra income here, but he doesn't have the logistics to keep it up in the long term. Oh, and I forgot to move stuff down to Persia again. That's kind of... Yeah, I should really remember to do that. But I think it's the threat level on the landings is about the same as earlier, so I should be fine. Maybe. We'll see.